Hey everybody, it's Ellen back from the Tiny Human Handbook, and today I'm here to talk to you about why we started to do elimination communication. I'm a mom. I have a 13-month-old son. His name's Kellen, and we did elimination communication starting at 3 months old. I'm also really into child development and parenting. I read tons of books on the subject, and today we're going to talk about a topic that was a total game changer for myself as a new mom. And I'm here to be the resource for you that I wish I had when I was a new mom. For those who may not be familiar with elimination communication, or EC, that's where parents get in tune with their little ones, help them to use the potty when they need to go instead of using a diaper or relying solely on a diaper. Let's dive in. For many people, diapers feel like just a part of parenting. You've got a baby, you're gonna need diapers. That's kind of the one staple you think everyone's gonna need with a little baby. But diapers come with their own inconveniences and cons and downsides. Well, first thing that comes to my mind is diaper rash. Ellen's had diaper rashes different times throughout his life, and you never like to see it on his little bottom. You know it's uncomfortable, and you just wish you could make it all better for him. You've also got all of the gear that comes along with diapering, the whole diaper bag named directly after the diaper. Of course, you've got to make sure you've got plenty on hand, the diapers, the wipes, the changing pad, hand sanitizer, everything you need. And you've also got diaper leaks, so whenever the diaper is too full, leaking onto the clothes, the carpet, onto you name it. And then you can never forget about the impact that diapers have on our environment. Think of the landfill with tons of dirty diapers contributing to a significant amount of waste. Plus, they can be expensive. If you're buying diapers for your little one for years and years, every diaper you use is at least 10 cents a diaper if you're looking at disposable. But even if you're using cloth diapers, washing and washing and washing them every week adds up as well. If you think about the cost of running the washing machine, paying for the water, heating the water, and the dryer. That's a lot of energy consumption. Why did we choose EC? I actually didn't hear about it until my son was 3 months old, and when I first saw it, I was like, I wonder if we could do that. So it was kind of like a challenge in a way. So I saw it as, I bet people think this is something I couldn't do. I bet they think my little 3-month-old baby could never poop and pee on the body. I guess looking at it as a sense of pride or a challenge or something. Not that I needed another new challenge being a new mom, but to me it seemed interesting. I wanted to see if it was something we can do. And then along with the other reasons, that's why we went for it. Of course, you've got fewer diapers. So it wasn't just the expense of diapers, that was one thing. Another thing was our favorite diaper was always out of stock. So going to the store wondering, are we gonna be able to buy new diapers this week? Sometimes they didn't have it for weeks and weeks. They didn't have the ones that we wanted. So we'd have to either try out new ones, which were more expensive and not our favorite. Being able to know that I could rely on EC instead of stressing about if they were gonna have our diapers in stock or not. You've got the cost of the diapers, you've got the environmental impact. We have a diaper genie in our bedroom where we have our changing table, and I didn't want a ton of stinky diapers right in our bedroom or in the nursery, either way. And even when you empty that out, it stinks.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
So being able to reduce the amount of diapers in there, reduce the smell, and hopefully that makes it a little bit easier when we're taking out the trash each week. You don't like to see a whole pile full of diapers in your trash can. Next reason is comfort for the baby. So seeing the diaper rash, knowing that it's uncomfortable, but then also just looking at his range of motion and seeing the joy on his face when he's without a diaper. So whenever we're doing diaper free time, he just loves it. He's always been happy to be able to really move freely, and knowing that, you know, having a diaper between your legs, you can't move freely, it's rubbing against your thighs, and that's with the disposable diapers. The cloth diapers too, I find when I was using cloth diapers, it was hard to get a really good fit. So the elastic around the legs is really tight, or it's really loose. If it's loose, you're getting leaks. If it's tight, you're seeing that it's hurting this get around his legs and getting little red marks that I don't like to see. And then the bulk that it creates as well. With elimination communication, you don't need a lot of absorbency when you're wearing a diaper backup. You only need to catch like 1 pee in there, and that's not a lot of liquid. So the diapers, just knowing that a disposable diaper, you're having a lot of waste and a lot of extra bulk with the reusable diapers, that's getting in the way of his movement and mobility. And I know my son loves to climb and move and run around and kick his legs and make sure he can count all of his little toes and bring them up to his eyes so he can see them. So just knowing that diapers are restricting his motion, I didn't like it. Another reason that initially got me on elimination communication was the idea of early potty training. I know we've all seen toddlers in the store hiding between the clothes racks or in the corner under the stairs so they can have a little bit of privacy to poop in their diaper. So knowing that my son will hopefully have an easier start on potty training, he's familiar with his body feelings when he needs to go, he knows how to communicate those with me, he's familiar with the potty, the little one, as well as the seat reducer. So knowing those things hopefully will help potty training go a little bit easier for us when we get to it. I'm not sure that it will because we're not there yet, but I think it will. And especially when we were starting out, that was one of the main motivating factors to me, was thinking potty training will be easy and we'll be able to do it at a younger age. When I was reading up on elimination communication, a lot of books referenced the diaper industry and the people who are making tons of money the longer kids stay in diapers. So the age of diapering or the age that kids get out of diapers has been increasing for the past couple of decades. So once disposables were invented, kids stayed in diapers longer and longer and delayed potty training. And to me, it's always interesting to see studies about this and see who sponsored those studies. Did a diaper company sponsor a study showing that we're waiting for signs of readiness, and what are those signs? And I like to see what the influence is there. And to me, being able to step outside of that, get away from consumerism and paying for all those diapers, feels like a perfect fit for my values. And then a reason that I discovered as we were doing elimination communication, it wasn't a reason when I got started, first of all, but I discovered it along the way, was our communication. And it's right in the name, elimination communication. So knowing that my son can communicate when he's hungry, when he's tired, when he's upset, when he's hurt, knowing he can communicate all of those feelings that he has inside, why not for going to the bathroom as well? And he can feel and communicate when he needs to go to the bathroom because we've been working on elimination communication. And that's the signals that you hear about in EC. Babies are incredible at giving signals, the tired, sleepy signals where they're rubbing their eyes or yawning, so they can signal for when they need to eliminate too. But it's all about observing, paying attention to that, and developing that connection, which leads me to a related benefit, but empowerment. So empowerment and intuition. So as we were doing elimination communication, as I was able to communicate with my son, I just at one point, and it wasn't long into it, so maybe after a week, maybe 2 weeks, or maybe it was even one of the first days, I started to feel really connected to him. So being able to be there and help him with such a basic need, I felt so connected to him. I felt like I was able to use my mom intuition for the first time. And that's when it started to feel natural and rewarding for the both of us. So those are my top 5 reasons for doing elimination communication. I know there's other reasons as well, so if you have another one that really brought you into EC, leave it in a comment down below so I can see what those are. I love reading your comments. But of course, I know EC isn't for everyone. With parenting, you're all individuals as well as your children are individuals, and I believe it's about finding what works best for you. And experiment with it, learn about it. You're here, you're doing your research, but if you're curious about it, give it a try. Start off by observing your baby's cues. Check out my playlist on elimination communication where I'll be going over how to see your baby's signals and the first steps to get started with elimination communication. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips about this and other parenting things. Bye-bye.